What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm back with another boxing video. You know, over the weekend, Terence Crawford defeated John Molina. He did what he had to do to get the victory, But what I want to talk about is what's next for Terence, and he got a lot of hate for even fighting with John Molina, especially after the fight. A lot of people were just like, man, he need to fight somebody. Now, Terence did what he had to do. He fought Victor Post out of the fight before, and that was a very good opponent that he fought, a guy that Danny Garcia didn't want to fight. So let's not forget that. Not to say Terence Crawford should have fought somebody else or somebody better. They tried to make better fights. They wanted to fight Pacquiao. That fight couldn't happen. A lot of these guys they wasn't trying to fight Terence Crawford. So John Molina, that was just an option. They took it. Of course, I believe, I wish he could have fought a better opponent, but hey, it's a business, and he got to fight somebody. And I'm just more happy that it was that Al Heyman and Bob Arum could work together. To me, that's the even bigger picture for me. Even though it was John Molina, Bob Arum a top rank, and Al Heyman worked together for this fight. So that right there lets me know they're going to make fights in the future. So a lot of people, I know, they was pissed off, like, man, you need to fight somebody. These guys got to stop ducking and all that, which is very understandable. But if he didn't fight John Molina, or if he didn't fight somebody that's with Al Heyman, say for instance he would have just fought another top rank opponent. Then after the fight, you think Max Kellerman would have said anything about Errol Spence? No, that would never have happened. So that's one thing that we gotta at least take advantage of. That, hey, at least he fought an Al Heyman guy, regardless of it was John Molina, of course. All right, but now we can see those fights that we want to see. So the Errol Spence fights will be possible in the future. The Adrian Broner fights will be possible in the future. The Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman fights will be possible in the future. So I think Terence, from what he was saying, he want to stay at 140, which is understandable. He should stay there for a couple fights. He's talking about Ricky Burns. All I'm saying is this, and like I said in my other video, Adrian Broner talked about Ricky Burns too. See what I'm saying? So if you at 140, why not try to fight? He rather gonna try to fight. He won a belt, so most likely he gonna try to fight Ricky Burns, right? So I look at it like this: if Terence Crawford fights Ricky Burns in his next fight, he beats him, takes his belt. Broner also has a fight in February. He beats his opponent. Now Broner, since Crawford would have beat Ricky Burns, Broner shouldn't even think about Ricky Burns. He should automatically want Crawford. That's my opinion of it, And like I said, it makes more sense because Broner wants to fight Ricky Burns. He wants his belt. Crawford wants Ricky Burns' belt, right? So if Crawford beats Ricky Burns, takes his belt, Broner wins his next fight, hey, it shouldn't be no questions. It should be, I want Crawford next, plain and simple. Plain and simple. But we'll see. I hope these interviewers, man, they don't be asking the right questions. Like Max Kellerman, he talked about Errol Spence. Like I said, that's cool, but remember, Errol Spence is at 147, damn near 154. Why were you asking him about Errol Spence? So we'll see what they'll do when Adrian Broner fight in February. Hopefully somebody asks him about Terence Crawford. Hopefully. That's a fight that needs to happen, and I hope it can happen next year. I hope it can happen next year. But like I said in my other videos, I can guarantee that boxing is going to do big numbers next year. I guarantee it. They're going to make up for this year. You know, they didn't really have too many good fights, you know, but that's indie business. They're not going to do the best every time. They're going to learn from their mistakes. And I truly believe next year the sport of boxing will do great numbers. I guarantee it. I just know it is. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. What do y'all want Terence Crawford to do next? What do you think he's going to do next? Who do you want to see him fight at 140? Because right now he's not. You got to accept that he's not fighting at 147 right now. So the people that's at 140, that's who he's going to have to fight. Like the Ricky Burns, Adrian Broners, these guys at 140. So we'll see. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe, man. I thank y'all for subscribing and supporting me. Continue to do so, man. I appreciate it. But it's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.